started the college for fun. As soon as there are. This is what takes place in letting a place occur, so that it will be understood. Nothing will have taken place quickly. As soon as there are, place there is.
They said you do not need to be concerned. They said everything is handled with the utmost care. Oh dear, please, don't be upset.
It's just, there's something about this whole thing that feels so shameful. Like it's a big secret now.
Secrets aren't shameful, love. Everyone has secrets. It's no one's business.
I just think that...
I know that you have had some reservations, but I'm not concerned. We've been over this. I am confident in this decision, leaving it in the skilled hands of Dr. Schmetterling. We know this is the right thing to do.
No, you're right. I know you're right. I guess, I just feel like I should feel worse than I do, leaving a child here all alone.
Alone? No, not alone. There are so many other children in there. Maybe they'll all become friends. Together, they can heal. The doctor said this is the only way in fighting this disease.
There's no fighting it. It just is.
I said there's no fighting it. It's done. The doctor did say that if we wanted updates...
Oh, no. I just want to pretend like this whole thing never even happened. A letter would make it...
Okay, well, good. This is for the best.
Yes. It's for the best.
Yes. Okay, well, say your goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, what do you think of your new home?
It looks like the inside of a rock.
Well, that's where you can find diamonds, isn't it?
Diamond.
Impossible!
Yes, enough! Peace, please! Come now, quietly gather round. Meet our new friend. What shall we call this one? Terrell.
No, I think. Funny red. Clever red, I think.
Yes, I agree. Gnome. Another little gnome living inside this rock. You will be called Gnome from now on.
Till when?
Well, as long as you are here. This is your place, right? Here.
Where? Where?
Das Kinderkrakenhaus.
What?
Well, that's here. Kinderkrakenhaus. It's German.
German.
Well, the name is German. The Germans do love their compound words.
What's that?
Words made of more words. Words made of more than just one word.
Like a sentence?
No.
So like words with more than one meaning?
Nope, I mean like butterfly. It's made out of the word butter, and it's made out of the word fly. Kinderkrakenhaus is 3 words. Kinder meaning children, Kranken meaning suffering, and Haus meaning house.
House.
Yes, a hospital for sick kids.
Why are we in a hospital?
Well, because we're sick, of course. terribly, terribly sick.
What's wrong with us?
All sorts of things. Bright, gleaming things.
Kinderkrakenhaus.
No. Kinder. Kinder.
Okay.
Don't worry, no. There's always a cure. You just have to want to find it.
I'm not no.
You are now. The doctor says so.
How can you cure something you cannot see? Isn't everything made visible through me? What are you doing? Writing invisible inside? The shadow. Don't help much. No. No one can give me any answers around here. No. Don't you know? No. What makes you think I know anything? What makes you think? I do. Do you? Do any of you?
I do. I know anything. It comes from chaos, ex nihilo, genesis, creation, procreation. Created from nothing.
How do you make something from nothing?
Well, you take it in your hands and then you give it a name.
No.
Why are you crying?
I don't like it here. No, one does. I want to go home.
Home was really hard.
Where are my parents? Where are all the adults? Why, I don't even know why I'm here. Nobody told me nothing.
Oh, to be here. You must be really ill, infirm, epidemic nowadays. Sick children.
How do you know?
After they sick, the doctors and the soldiers and the teachers and the parents and the people in the official letter to give us our official names.
What are your official names?
Oh, and here we're going to give many names. I am Nix. That is the shadow. And Cinders. Python. Arrows.
Are you saying errors?
Arrows. Arrows.
And those are your, and they gave you those names?
Oh no, there's a funny story behind the appellation. Nicknames are sobriquets are cognomen.
You will have to figure out why you're here, or else you'll end up in the lock.
What?
Figure out why you're here.
No, what's the lock? Oh, no. It is a place outside somewhere we don't know. Or maybe.
You don't know what it means, the doctor said, because he seems to be.
So you don't know, but you're afraid of it.
They're afraid because they don't know.
You are too!
No, I'm not.
The children know they never come back.
Sounds like the kids that don't have to come here. Kids that live without official names. It sounds like that's where we want to be. If you don't know something is wrong, couldn't it be all right? All right.
Are you talking about yourself or the lock?
How can I ask about something I didn't know existed?
Well, you now.
You guys should give up on these goofy names. They're ridiculous. What are your real names?
No. These names have real.
You can't just become whatever someone labels you. That name is not a part of you, like your nose.
Oh no, Eros was right. The name becomes you. No more. No Mr. Moore. No more.
No, don't confuse names. We live within our narrow language. Names are everywhere, but meaning is malleable.
Malleable. You mean malleable.
Malleable.
Malleable. Malleable. Alien. Malicious.
No, don't go next. I wanted to ask about the stories behind your names. Are they really funny?
it depends on what you think is funny.
I'm sorry.
You don't gotta be sorry with me.
No, I just meant in general. Just trying to understand what's going on.
Well, you'll have to meet with Dr. Smederly soon. Each person gets a personal session on the second day here. Maybe you'll listen when the doctor gives you an answer.
Do you know I have a prognosis for you? No?
No.
Do you know what that means?
No.
It means I have figured out what is wrong in you. Once we know what is wrong, we can try to fix it. It's like a label for your illness and how to possibly treat your illness. Wouldn't you like to be better? Okay. Do you want to know what your label is?
I don't know.
Well, it's important to know what you are, no?
I'm not no.
And you need to know that if I say this, then it is true.
This or it.
What?
You know that if I say this, then it is true. Which is true? This or it?
It's the same thing.
This or it? Same like that?
No, that is totally different. This here, that there.
Both it though.
Could be.
Then one it must be wrong if this or that are different.
I suppose, if you speak opaquely, not necessarily. No, I'm going to give you a precise definition. The doctors call it a diagnosis. And that will be it. And they both will be this. And so you will be.
Noses. Noses. No. Sis. No. Oh. No. Prognosis. Progress is prognosis, proactive, reactive, creative, procreative, professional, pros and cons, confessional. Diagnosis, diagnosis, diacritic, diagram.
Is that your name?
Yes,
Dorothy.
it's Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Yes, but you can call me Dr. Schmidt.
Not Dorothy?
No, that would be inappropriate. It would indicate to others that we have a relationship that we do not have.
By calling you your name?
I would appreciate it if you showed me the appropriate respect and called me doctor.
Okay.
You see, now, this is an excellent example of why you are here. You seem to not be able to understand what is appropriate and what is not appropriate.
I don't?
No, you don't. And I would say that you exhibit what is called deviant social behaviors and an inability to relate to your peers. Do you understand?
No.
What don't you understand?
What is deviant?
Anything that isn't up to accepted standards
How do I know what the standards are?
through interactions with other people.
Which I cannot do with my peers
Yes.
because of my deviant behavior.
Yes.
Is the cure just saying the right words in the right order at the right time?
Yes. It could very well be.
This, that, or it. I will try to keep them straight.
Trying's not enough, no. The truth is, I'm not sure you possess the mental capacity to make the right decisions. You see, people need to understand concrete facts. Like these are chairs. They also have to be able to understand the symbolic, like what love means or justice.
What does it mean?
What symbolic?
Love, justice.
You don't know what it means to love someone?
I think I do, but I can't be sure I'm right.
Well, I think that people like you might not be able to understand all of the symbolic cues that human interaction includes. So you might not understand it completely. It requires imagination and the departure from the literal. You see, you need to be able to understand all of the subtle cues that a person carries in their face and be able to derive meaning from it.
I didn't know I was reading faces incorrectly. I guess I didn't know I was supposed to.
Yes, well, you wouldn't, would you? People like you don't understand those things. Well, you will see children here like you, without autonomy over their own minds. Children that have a hard time expressing themselves. Some that don't talk at all. The whole reason people speak is to kindle recognition of meaning in another. There is madness in silence. You see, we are social creatures. We need each other. Those who cannot communicate cannot be thinking rationally or symbolically. They're just feeling, not thinking creatures.
How do you know?
How do I know what?
What is inside their minds? If they are thinking in language or not. I think in language.
You may know. You may not. I cannot know for certain. But I can deduce that if you're behaving in antisocial ways, your brain is not functioning correctly.
I'm sorry, I just don't know whether you think that about me. Did my parents tell you something?
Well, we are almost at time here. But I will leave you with these parting thoughts. Firstly, no one blames you for any deficit that you may possess. Some people are simply this way, through birth or through accident. While you are here, we will work to increase your capacity for symbolic understanding and imagination.
How will you know how good my imagination is?
There are standards that we go by. Marks you will need to hit.
I will try. I will work very hard for you. I want to get out of here.
No. Everyone gets out of here. Eventually. This is not a jail. This is a place for healing. It's up to the patient to leave either better or the same. Those are the two paths out of here.
Okay. Okay.
To begin with, it would be good for you to think about how you use your words and how you're choosing to behave. How we use our words is important. They can be something that binds us together, or they can be solvents that rend us apart. You have to use your words carefully and correctly in order to fit in.
I'm afraid I'll do it wrong.
No, just do your best. I will be here to help. Remember, it's not as if a single word can swallow the whole entire world.
I'm starving. I haven't eaten in days. When are they going to feed us?
You will eat when they want something. Oh, no. It's part of healing. Trying to kill the germ inside us. You know, starve. A cold fever. A fever. Fever, 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 fever.
I'm starving!
Where there is no language, behavior becomes non-human.
Well, you're not going to get any first look here.
How do you know these words?
I don't know. I just hear them and then I know them. I can teach you the words I know if you want.
Okay.
That's German, but I think French is prettier. I can teach you that too. Regard.
Okay. Either. Both.
Well, can't be either and both.
Why not?
It'll help you to look at the parts of the word in order to understand its meaning. Like in regard. It's like any word that starts with re, as in to redo something. And guard is the same as our word for God. So, basically, it means to look. Regard.
Regard.
Pretty good. Now, tell me, which one sounds prettier? Ich liebe dich or je t'aime?
I don't know.
Which one?
Pretty?
You gotta choose.
Okay. The second one, I guess.
Yep, French. Told you. They both mean love. Liebe in German and M in French.
Liebe and
Liebe.
Liebe.
Pretty good. You know, this could be fun. We could speak each other's languages no one else knows. Well, a whole bunch of different languages at once.
Like our own secret code.
Yes, but it might take a while. Besides all of the pronunciation, there's the weird sentence structures and things.
Why weird?
Well, normally subject, verb, something.
Subject, verb, something?
Yes, en Deutsch, etwas probiert das Thema, and en français, sometimes le sujet quelque chose d'autre, with apostrophes.
Apostrophe, 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 apostrophe,
Oh,
apostrophe.
look!
And it's
Apostrophe, a one-way fire, Lincoln siblings, Simon, Doty, Synecdoche.
disruptive.
We can forget grammar and just focus on the pronunciation for now. We'll forget grammar.
What's that?
What?
Grammar.
Oh, it's just rules on how you use words.
I don't need that before I learn the words?
Nope, we'll keep it simple. You'll learn how to make things before you learn how to use them.
But that's the problem Dr. Schmetterling thinks I have. Using words before knowing the rules about how to use them.
That's what he told you yesterday?
That I don't know the rules. Yes, I'm deviant.
Yeah, I don't think anyone does. Look, it's not hard to learn the rules. And if it is, just be quiet. Other people here have it worse.
Like the shadow?
No, the shadow's fine, always there for you. I'm talking about Python.
Which one is Python?
The shortest one. The one with white hair.
Oh. What's wrong with Python?
It knows too much. Python is very quiet, always watching, but when she speaks, in a way Dr. Schmetterling can't understand.
Like another language.
Yes, exactly.
But that's bad? To be quiet?
It's bad to not have the doctor understand you.
the one that you just made believe?
You'll see. Everything's a code.
I see pythons read the future we carry in our skin and read invisible things all the time. Come on, I'll show you. Python can tell you how to get out of here.
Why does it smell so bad over here?
Snakes. Python kills the ones that crawl in from the stone wall. They're attracted to the cool. Python hits them in the head with that rock. I think it's got an almost sweet smell.
It's meat rotting.
Yes. Python, this is no. No. Like an elf.
5, 9, 7, 3, 8.
Speak in poetry.
9, 7, 8.
God is a number.
5, 0, 1.
Speak in a special place, and it will reveal special dreams.
What is happening?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What?
What's going on in there?
No.
Who's in there?
Do
Kinder!
you think the doctor's mad?
They hate nothing more than when we don't need them. They hate not being allowed in. Your mouth is a door, no. Your tongue is the key.
Tongue, 0. No, you are.
What were you doing in there?
What did Python say? No or no?
I'm speaking to you too. What were you doing in there? Look at me. Use your words. I will get an answer. I will get an answer out of you two. Wait here and do not move.
I don't know how you think Python's so free when we're all trapped inside Kinderkrakenhaus.
No. No, Python is free. Inside a mind without end. Haven't you ever felt the limits of your mind? Its walls? Python's mind is as open as the nighttime sky. A place so deep no shadow can be cast. It can read everything, even what we can't see. It takes a truly special heart. Only one that is broken, free, can truly recognize itself inside the gap, the chasm.
Chasm?
Chasm. Chasm. Open and open. Opening. Open my chest.
I don't know what Fortune Python said to me.
Put the puzzle together.
What do you mean? There's nothing there. Python didn't say anything. Just no or no and you and elf because Python thinks I'm a gnome. And a bunch of zeros.
Creatio ex nihilo.
What?
What Nick said, my friend. What are all things that could possibly mean?
What are you talking about? This makes no sense.
Move beyond the actual words, no. Possibility, no. Cast no shadow. Silence all possibility.
No. Do you think this has been a a good transition to the Kinderkrakenhaus.
Transition?
You realize you are here to get better, no?
No, yes, I do.
You must try to get better. You realize that, no? If not, there will be consequences.
Yes, yes.
Do you know what consequences are?
Not getting better?
To say the least. Not getting better means you become diagnosed as something far worse than what you are right now. We call it Lebensunwertes Leben.
Does that mean something about love, something love?
What?
Love?
No! You're confused!
So if I don't get better, then I get worse.
Staying exactly the same is worse than getting worse. Not trying to get better, to get along with me and the others, is when you get worse. And you will have to work harder. We know because of who you are. You will lack empathy. You will have difficulty forming normal relationships. But you have to try.
Like friends? I am. Me and Cinders are friends.
You shouldn't worry about friends. You should worry about yourself and getting better. Friends like Cinders will only get you into trouble. Cinders is our oldest patient. And you don't get old at the Kinderkrakenhaus.
Why not?
Well, we can't keep patients here forever. They're not going to try to get better.
Where do they go if they're still sick?
Can't go anywhere besides here to get better. This is your one shot, no. One shot to get better, be a functioning member of society, because if you can't, then we can't just release you out into the world, society, if you're socially inadequate. That doesn't make sense, does it?
I don't know. I don't know where people go beside the hospital if they're sick.
Well, there is one other place. It is deep, and it is dark, and it is an absence forever. You don't want to go there. I don't want to send you there, but if you don't try to get better, if you continue to misbehave, I will have no choice. Be good, no. Because of the severity of your case, you don't have many more opportunities to show me some improvement.
I will try.
I just need to listen to what is being told to you. Or you will be locked inside yourself forever.
The lock. It's real.
Your body is the word, and your actions are the grammar. Too bad that people understand what you say are two different things.
I got to get out of here, Cinders. This place is gonna swallow me whole.
A single word to swallow the world.
47, 48.
We're in trouble, Cinders. The doctor told me they're gonna keep us for a while to study us, to see if he can be cured. But if not, they're going to send us to the lobby. The lobby is real, you all were right. And I don't want to know what's there. No, you don't understand. He said it was deep and it was dark and it was an absence forever.
Deep and dark? Well, that sounds like the night to me. It sounds like the perfect chance to spread out in every direction, winter-free, in the spotlight of the sun. Oh, I'm not afraid of his lock.
Well, you should be. Maybe you don't know everything like you think you do. He said it was the opposite of the world. I don't want to be outside the world anymore. I want to be so far in it, I'm the core that burns inside.
No.
No, I'm not your friend. I don't want to figure with puzzles. I want to get better. I want to get out of here.
A word, unfit even to name the cinder in the place of the memory of something else, and no longer referring back to it. How can a word ever present itself? The word, like the cinder, similar to her, comparable to the point of hallucination. Cinder, the word, is never found here, but there.
And they burning the world to the ground. Mommy, Mom.
No. I know you want answers. I think I know how to get you out of here.
How?
How would the purest of the pure, the worst of the worst, the panic blaze of the all-burning, put forth some monument, even word, a crematory, some stable, geometric solid form, for example, a pyramid that guards the trace of that.
If the all-burning destroys up to its letter its body, how can it guard the trace of itself and reach a history where it preserves itself in losing itself?
5, 9, 8, 7, 4, 8, 9, 5, 8, 9, 0, 3, 5, 1, 0,
Nonsense. Utter nonsense.
Do you all know what this symbol is?
3, 5,
No. Okay, asshole.
Which one is right?
It depends. 3, or it's okay, you're an asshole. No. Do you still want to learn words with me today?
I thought you were going to tell me how to get out of here. I've been waiting and I'm hungry and I'm tired.
I am going to show you. I tell you how to do it, though. It doesn't just happen. It takes time.
Time is moving. It is moving with us and it is moving away from us. I need to keep up. I don't know why you think you're fit to be teacher here. You're in the same position as me.
Well, I'm older.
So what?
So I've lived longer, learned more things.
I think you're full of yourself.
I'm just trying to help. I thought we were friends.
Why? Why would you think that? I can get out of here. I don't want to be friends with someone who just plays games and gets me in trouble.
You're not in trouble.
For someone who only cares about messages and reading situations, I don't think Dr. Schmetterling could make it more clear. We are all in trouble unless we get better. I told you, the lock is real.
You can't even tell me what Das Lock is.
That doesn't make it less real. I don't have time for this. I need to get out. Time is movement. I need to move. Every moment moving closer to the cure takes me further away from nothing.
A cure? It isn't what you think, no. It's not some magic potion. I'm trying to show you.
Unless you're going to tell me how to get better, keep your mysteries to yourself. I'm done playing.
Patience, Kinder, patience. One at a time, one at a time.
The way the doctor talks, don't you think it sounds like a song? Or maybe something much more important, maybe more like a hymn. Dr. Schmetterling, do you know how we learn to remember? Is it a skill we acquire as babies, like eating or talking? Or do our memories not form before we have words to describe them?
I'm not sure. You need to return to your seat.
I was wondering, because I'm trying to figure out if I think the language or not. And I know I don't have memories from when I was a baby, before I spoke.
You can't communicate with babies, no. So, we don't know. Now return to your seat. Don't make me ask again. Anyone there?
But it can't be good to be all alone if we're here to learn to be better socially.
No, some people are beyond saving. They will never get better. So let them bide their time.
So you're all right with Python being in the cave, just sitting and thinking all day?
Python's not thinking.
What do you mean?
Well, just sitting, not thinking.
You can't not think.
No, you don't think so.
No. People are always thinking, even if it's about nothing important.
Well, that's not true for some people. There's no thought.
How do you know?
Look, there's nothing there. No expression of thought. Just silence.
Python knows numbers, some alphabet, that pointy E.
Letters and numbers, only in random order. It means nothing. It's hollow, like a cave. Right words in the right order at the right time. Right now?
Right. But what if Python were trying to say something to us? Would you know what was being said?
What?
Do you think letters and numbers, the way you move even, could be a message outside of language?
What are you talking about?
Python said something to me and I'm trying to figure out what it meant.
Well, if it came from Python, it means nothing. Because Python does not understand how to communicate with us.
With us.
No, shouldn't you be playing with your friends?
Is that what you would like me to do?
Well, leave Python alone and play with your friends.
I don't have any friends, Dr. Schmetterling.
You're not friends with Cinders anymore?
I was never friends with Cinders, Dr. Schmetterling.
Oh, really? Okay, well, that's good. Now you can focus on making friends who will be good influences.
Who do you want me to be friends with?
I can't choose your friends, no. Go and try to play with friends your age.
Is being the same age important?
That's what people normally do.
Okay, I will go make friends, Dr. Schmetterling. Arrows, will you be my friend? Oh, no. Okay? Oh, no. Aren't we already? Already? I don't know.
Oh, I thought so.
Well, if you think so, then so it must be.
I think therefore I am. Look, you don't ever go son.
Okay. No.
As a friend, you cannot be friends with Schmet.
Surely.
You want to hear how we got our names?
What? I mean, yes, I do. But what did Arrows just say?
There's a funny story behind our names. Mine. The shadow, cinders, high down, street has the arrows. With a speech impediment, it sounded like arrows, but no. It's because arrows found a letter one day. It was on the floor, like an accident, opposite order. Picked it up and opened it. Pulled out words like kinder, toten, lemons, and word has. In the cover there was a big red stamp that read to our own. We need to take eugenics record office. When Dr. Schmetterling found out, he demanded we give back his EROs. EROs, arrows, arrows.
What do you think it means?
What?
That word.
What?
Eugenics.
Eugenics. Eugenetic. Euphemism. Euphonetics.
It means the good birth.
Go away, Cinders. Nobody wants you here.
I'm just trying to help, okay?
No, I don't understand.
Health and Ed.
No, I don't understand what the Good Birth Records Office means. It keeps track of births?
Right. They keep track of people who were born with good genes and who weren't.
Disease, disability, disabled.
But we already know we're sick.
Do you know what those other words mean?
Children. Life. Something.
Yes. Unwertes. Wertes means worthy. So, unwertes, or digna.
Children with unworthy lives? But the doctor's going to make us better. We just have to...
Oh, no. The doctor gave us these names. Arrows.
I don't know what to believe.
You know you don't have to take their name. You only take their name if you really own it.
How can you own it when words get lost in the air?
When the right word doesn't exist, when it gets lost or hidden, you make a new one. You take it in your hands and you give it a name. And then you add it to all possibilities of understanding.
Something new. well last night. I kept having bad dreams.
Sorry about that. You know, it would be appropriate to ask me how I'm feeling this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. How are you feeling this morning, Dr. Schmetterling?
Very well. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, you don't have to say thank you. I thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No need to be sorry, just be better. No. Go ahead. No, I don't have to continually remind you to play with others your own age. Remember what we said about age?
Age, age, sage, page, sub, rage, suffer, rage, suffer, age.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Then ask it. No.
I don't know how to phrase it.
No, I don't have time for these games. What does it have to do with it?
The hospital, the Kinderkrakenhaus.
What about it?
Well,
Well, go ahead.
what does the ERO do? The Eugenics Record Office.
Where did you hear about this?
I don't know.
The ERO is my boss. I answer to the ERO.
But what do they do?
They help keep us free from social ills. They help take care of people who cannot help themselves, who do not contribute.
Who is us?
No. Sometimes a woman will have a baby that is not born either through their bodies or through their minds. You need someone to help that woman help her child, or the child becomes a burden to society. So the ERO sends them to the Kinderkrakenhaus to see if we can teach them to stop their hands from waving, or to stop up the jumble of vowels that fall from their mouths, inarticulate. And we either help them or we have to figure out a way to keep them from burdening others. You have to learn how to get along with everyone, even if you don't want to. Because if you can't, I will have to send you away. Do you understand? No. Do you see? Are very similar in some ways. Because I too have no empathy, and I will do what I have to for what's best.
I have empathy, Dr. Schmetterling.
Not that I've seen.
Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not there.
No, you are sick, whether you believe it or not.
I'm not, no.
I'm tired of this conversation. The ERO helps people, hopefully while they're still young, because they don't know they have problems.
I don't know if I have problems.
Well, you do now.
It seems like hubris to try to predict the potential of any person.
You know what that word means.
Which?
Hubris.
I don't know. I heard it once and then I knew it.
So, do you think your life is a Greek tragedy? Are you feeling bad for yourself? No.
No, it is not a tragedy.
No, it isn't. Everyone's got problems. But you need to listen to what I am saying to you. What am I always telling you?
To make friends, and I have.
Yes, but what else? What is the most important point healing you. The most important point to finding things or forming normal relationships is that you are communicating properly. You are providing proof that you can exist in a society as a functioning member. And that is contingent on how well you use your words. How unfathomable would the mute mind be that thinks without language?
I don't think the mind can ever be mute.
Look around, no. This room is full of mute minds.
No, those are timid tongues, twisted tongues, broken tongues and confusion. I don't understand how anyone communicates at all when people say things they don't mean. They state opinions like facts. They say things they think mean one thing, but are really its opposite. Like space. I realize when people talk about space, they don't really mean space. Vastness, infiniteness, nothingness. They don't mean black or lack of color or light. They mostly mean a container we're in, invisible, between a heaven and a hell. The things inside it, not the space, the places between us. And then there are words with double meanings, opposite meanings, like cleave or funny, or words that have different shapes depending on where they go in the sentence as either a verb or a noun. It drives me crazy. No. Words, speech is the last thing that should tell you what is inside mine.
Oh. Well, what then?
What then what?
What would separate us from the animals? What chasm? What puddle? What would you have us use to prove our intelligence?
Why should we have to prove intelligence?
Because we need something to gauge how effective a person will operate in society. Words are the only tool we have. Communication. You cannot exist just for yourself. People want your words. And they want them in a specific order. I'm telling you, no. Look at me. I'm telling you. You need to make me, and only me, feel like I can understand what is happening in your mind. I need proof. More importantly, you need proof. Or the PRO will send you someplace else. And it isn't home. It's a nowhere that broken people go.
I don't understand. It doesn't seem fair.
Well, who do you think deserves that justice? You?
Just us, just us, just us.
Nothing is given to you in this life. Sometimes, for no reason, you have to prove yourself. In the end, we will all leave. But where you go is your choice. But everyone goes somewhere. Just ask your friend Cinders.
Cinders?
Yes. Haven't you been told? Cinders will be leaving us tomorrow. Moving on. Onward and upward.
Dr. Smedley says I outgrew this place. I'm getting too old for the Kinderkrakenhaus.
Outgrew? You outgrew?
Only if you believe in the word disability. The word only exists with your faith.
But where are you going? Are you cured
You
or...
always make me repeat myself. This means nothing. No thing. A doctor carrying a clipboard, making notes. Behind these walls, inside this rock, king of the hill, calls this, all of this, something, and then suddenly it's something. That word draws a line like a blade, like a chasm, remember, cutting open into my chest. We're on the wrong side, but really, in reality, we're all the same. We are all the same. No thing, nothing. The difference is a tongue licking the air. What? Why are you crying?
I'm not sad. I'm angry with you.
What do you mean? I didn't think you would care. I thought you hated me.
I don't want you to go. I'm scared.
Don't be scared. I'm not scared. And besides, you were right. I shouldn't be a teacher. I'm not smart. I'm normal, but not normal enough. They're only going to let me go soon because I know what they know. How to pretend to understand the nonsense. How to make other people feel comfortable and important. I know that there are things I cannot say openly. I know there are mysteries here that I have not come close to understanding, and I will miss being near them. I think other patients here live closer to those mysteries, inside them maybe. I think that they live beyond language.
So for them, language has gone away like a tail we no longer need.
Yes, exactly. Like a tail we no longer need.
You don't think we need it? Words?
No. I think some people do. Most people. They want to feel like they can really understand something. But I don't think you can ever really read a mind. I don't think you can ever know something as limiting as words. There are too many contradictions, too many rules. They don't allow for the possibility of infinity.
But doesn't that make you sick?
I'm told that I do something, or maybe I do some things wrong, some things other people wouldn't do.
That doesn't make you sick. It doesn't make you sick to try to make something new.
Well, they say it does.
How do you know when there's something wrong with you? When other people say so?
What's real is real to you. You have to know yourself.
Zero!
What?
Zero. I just had a thought. A zero doesn't have to be a zero, a nothing. It can be the circle you draw around yourself for protection. You can grow inside nothing, within exception.
What about words, labels?
Create a new language. Know yourself. Define yourself.
Well, there it is.
What?
The answer to all your questions. Il y a une réponse. Es gibt eine Antwort. The answer. There it is. It gives.
How do we do it?
What?
How do we destroy language? How do we do that?
I suppose you take out the center?
Will we understand each other or understand ourselves?
Ask Python. I don't know. But do you really think we know ourselves through language? Kill language, and we'll have to know ourselves not in terms of what we can or what we might be, but simply through being. Ici, here, the wrath of that awful metronome.
How do you think without words?
Are we going to do this?
Yes. Let's do this. Let's burn this down. And how do we destroy language?
I think you look at each word, each movement, each moment in time, and look at it from all sides. String them together or break them apart until you create the meaning that you want to see. What somebody says to you, about you, is only as powerful as the meaning that you give it.
Yes. I will try. I want to. Let's burn this down.
Each new word a spark.
Each word a destruction.
Each word something new.
Try to think of something you couldn't describe. Do you see it?
Nonsense?
Chasm!
Look around. It already is. Are you still scared?
No.
I will cloak you two with a coat, jacket, blanket.
luck?
In some sense, in the same way all of this is real, in some sense or another.
Well, in that case, I'm happy to have met you too.
I wish we could have helped Dorothy.
He wanted to stay. You can only help those who help themselves. Look, il y a la sombra.
Regard. There are cinders. Here.
This is what I've been trying to say to you.